Hello, it's me, G, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. Thank you guys so much if you're a returning subscriber. If you haven't subscribed, please subscribe right now. It really does help me. Also, before I get into this video, please don't forget to like, comment, share. It really does help me. So today I am gonna be reacting to a very weird niche that I've seen on TikTok currently, basically just scrolling through my For You page. I've been ignoring this a lot, but then I saw that Courtney Reezy made a video about it the other day and I was like, you know what? Let me get into it. So basically today I am gonna be reacting to doll moms. Now if you don't know what or who doll moms are, then this is perfect because I'm gonna be explaining and this video is gonna be explaining. I'm basically going to be reacting to the doll moms of TikTok that I have seen. Now I have to say, I was never really a doll or toy person growing up. I don't know, I was just not that kind of person. My sibling was, he had a lot of toys and cars and whatever, but I personally, I don't know if I wasn't liked as a child, but I mostly just used my imagination. I was a very I would talk to myself and create characters in my head. I never really gave dolls or toys life, but I don't know, some people did and it worked for them, and I guess that never stopped until they grew up. And at first when I saw these doll moms, I was like, this is really weird. What's going on? This is really strange. That is not a human being. There's kids that are out there that need this treatment and you're giving it to dolls. And that's what doll moms do. They're moms of dolls. Treat their dolls as their kids. So because I was really fascinated by this, I decided to react to some videos or clips that explain and show how doll moms live and what is going on in their brain, in their psychology, what causes them to become this. So join me and enjoy the video, get your snacks, share this video. It really does help me. And without further ado, let's get into the first clip we're gonna be reacting to. So we're gonna be watching the first clip, which basically has kind of an explanation what these dolls are. Let's get into it.
These are known as reborn dolls. These lifelike babies show facial expressions that look incredibly real. They're actually made from silicone or vinyl. Each doll is carefully sculpted, then painted with fine tools. Multiple layers of paint are used to mimic real skin tones, with intricate details like veins and soft blush to enhance the realism.
Wow.
They're also weighted to feel like...
This looks so real. You could have fooled me that this was a real baby. What do you mean these are made of silicone? They literally have facial expressions. I'm scared.
They're also weighted to feel like real infants, and some versions even have individually implanted strands of hair. While some might see them as toys, their purpose is much more meaningful. These dolls are often created for people dealing with loneliness, grieving parents, or for therapeutic use to relieve anxiety and emotional distress.
Did you guys see the black one? I love inclusivity because I was like, where's the black one? Why am I only seeing Caucasian ones? Thank God.
Collectors who are amazed by their realism treat them as true art pieces and are willing to spend thousands of dollars for these handcrafted creations. Still, for some, they trigger an uncanny reaction, blurring the line between what's real.
Thousands of dollars? Where do people get money like this to spend? I'm really confused. So, well, basically that's the brief explanation. These are silicone dolls that are made to look exactly like human babies. And honestly, the comparison is uncanny. Literally, you could have fooled me. If I didn't know what these things were and I saw someone in public carry something like this, I would believe that it was a normal baby. The art, the attention to detail, the skin, the eyes, the lips, they look like human babies, but they're not human babies. This is really creepy to me because, like I told you, I'm not a fan of dolls and toys. I know it's very ironic. I literally have a stuffed animal, but literally this stuffed animal doesn't sleep with me anymore because I get really scared. I don't know, maybe it's something, maybe it has something to do with me watching tons of horror movies about dolls coming to life and murdering you. I don't know, maybe, but I personally just can't fathom engaging with these reborn dolls. I'd be scared, but to each their own. Like they say, they come in handy to people who are going through something traumatic. And I think also empty nesters really go for this. Anyways, let's get to the second clip and react to it. Okay, so let's react to a second clip. It's pretty short. Okay, so there's no tongue. I don't know why I'm shocked. This is a really cute baby. Like, honestly, you could have fooled me. Like, little fingers, you guys, these people are artists. This is why it costs thousands of dollars, because this has to be like incredibly like expensive to make, and it takes obviously a lot of time. Wow. Okay, I'm not understanding how this one is moving on its own, but that was cute and scary at the same time. Like, I don't know how to feel. Like, one side I was like, oh, that's so cute, and the other side I was like, that kind of looks demonic, because where's the tongue? Obviously it doesn't have a tongue, it's not a human being, but like, how does someone sit down and come up with this? Like, I don't understand. And obviously this has been going on for so many years. People have made thousands of dollars out of this. People are ready to pay thousands of dollars over this. Like, there's really something out there for everyone. Like, there's really something out there for everyone, because I would have never in my 20 years of life imagined that there's people who are gonna be interested, fascinated in becoming doll moms. Like, that's the whole thing. Like, there's a doll mom community on TikTok. Like, anyways, let's move on to the next clip. Okay, so this next clip is really creepy. That's why I kept it in here. I did not understand what was going on, like how it was. Let me just show you, okay?
Come here, sweetie.
Yo, I would have jumped out of a roof. Like, I would have immediately lost consciousness if I would call a doll and they would start moving towards me. Like, that's a doll. What is going on? How is it moving with its 2 feet? Like, hold on.
Come.
I'm sorry, I know I said we're not gonna judge them, but I'm kind of judging, because what's going on here? Thankfully, I read the caption, and this is AI generated, okay? So that is a real Reborn doll, but they just used AI to make it move. Because I was like, they move now? Like, what's next? Like, this is giving me Megan. Have you guys watched Megan, the movie about like a robot doll coming to life and they're like murderers? Yeah. Anyways, let's react to the next clip. Now that you know what these dolls are and how they're made with silicone and how they look like and how realistic they are, let's get into people who are, who name themselves doll moms. Okay, so we're gonna be reacting to our first doll mom, which honestly, this was very heartwarming, and it just made me kind of like understand more about why people do this. It was very wholesome. Let's react to it.
This is my little boy Daniel, and he costs 8,000 American dollars. I have 10 babies in my collection. He's exactly like my real son. This is a photo.
I'm sorry, $8,000, 10 babies. Does that mean $80,000? Am I slow? 8 times 10, that's 80. $80,000. Because basically, she says she has 10. So that's $80,000. Let's just sit down with that for a moment. $80,000. Wow. Anyways.
This is a photo of my real baby, my human baby, and this is a replica. I cut my hair and I put my hair on. He's got my hair. Look at that cheeky face. But she has attitude. Oh. She has pizzazz. I have twins, Chubby Chops, Angela Rose. I have Pia, then I have my Elvis baby. They are used for many, many reasons. They're not toys. If I have a down day, I'll just Look at Violet. And that straight away.
Oh, that was so cute. It's creepy entering a room with like 10 realistically human looking dolls. Like, I swear to God, I would have fainted. Like, if you locked me in that room with all those dolls, I would have probably fainted or just like jumped off the window because I can't even imagine like being surrounded by, what if they come to life? Like, I guess it's because I watched Chucky growing up. But yeah, as you heard, one of the dolls literally has her hair. Like, she cut her hair and, asked the manufacturer to put her hair on him. And the others kind of look like her actual babies. And yeah.
Straight away calms me. How can you not look at this little face and not think, isn't she the most gorgeous little thing you've ever seen? I am actually a mother of 3 human babies, as I call them now, human babies. I lived in another country. I had a traumatic marriage and I had to leave the country like a thief in the night. And that was the hardest decision I ever made in my life. I get too emotional when I speak about her. Please, God, give me the strength.
So basically, this woman is explaining why she has these dolls, and she's talking about how she went through a very traumatic marriage and she had to leave her family like a thief in the night. So basically, she left all her kids and her husband and had to start over in another country. And I think that just really traumatized her, and she just wanted to make a connection with someone or something, clearly, because wow, $80,000 to fix your trauma. Like, that's, I don't know how much it's gonna cost to fix my trauma. Probably $1 billion, because oh my God. But yeah, it really just shows how these dolls fulfill her. These dolls have given her an opportunity to be a mother again, and I'm so happy for her. Like, if this is what she needs to do to cope with this, she's not hurting anyone, she's not hurting herself. Why not?
God, give me the strength. When I got her, this baby, I found out that I was going to be a nonna. I have never seen my granddaughter, so I don't even know what she looks like because I don't. So I cuddle her and she's my granddaughter.
You see what I mean? Like, videos like this just made me understand that these women are just trying to cope with a lot of trauma that they've gone through. And yeah, just hearing that she found out that she's gonna be a grandmother, but she can't actually be there for her granddaughter because she left the country. And now this is how she chooses to cope. It's not the healthiest because it's obviously not a real baby, but you know what? She's not harming anyone. She's not harming herself. It's not a crime. So, let her cope in her own way. Like, but these are really creepy. Like, that doesn't change that. To each their own. Okay, so for the next clip, we're gonna be reacting to a morning routine of a doll mom. So yeah, let's get into it. I can't believe we're doing this.
Morning.
Wait, she uses actual diapers? Isn't that kind of a waste for people or for babies that actually need diapers? I don't know.
Daisy. Oh, there you go. Danny, time to wake up, Pip.
Can you imagine her husband just waking up in the morning, trying to go to work, and his coffee isn't ready, and you ask your wife, why isn't my coffee ready? Oh, I was just making sure the kids were ready. And it's like, babe. Anyways.
Pip, don't start eating without your bed, sweetie.
There's like a whole table for them to sit down. And where does this food go that she puts for them? Like, does she eat them by herself? Does she throw them? Like, what's going on? And they have their own rooms. I'm telling you, my room isn't as big and as good as those rooms, like those kids. I even feel weird saying that. But these, they have clothes, they have utensils, they have food, a bed. Like, they're living better than so many like foster kids or like orphans out there. And I'm just thinking to myself, you could have just adopted a baby, but you know, to each their own. Like I said, if this is how someone chooses to cope.
You scratch your nose. Danny, where's your school folder?
They have their own toothbrushes? What exactly is she brushing? There's...
I love you, Mom.
I love you more. Danny, you need to get...
Did she just say that? Oh my god. Okay, this is starting to feel like mental illness a little bit. Like, she literally like is like, I love you, Mom. I love you more. Like, just get a real baby? I don't know. So they can actually tell you that they love you and you don't have to tell yourself. Like...
You need to get dressed, sweetie. It's getting late.
Oh, wow.
Who's my handsome man? Yay! Good job, bud. You go give you a tiny toilet. Oh, come here, sweet thing. Row your boat gently down the stream. You almost forgot your glasses. Big jump. Yeah, you ready, sister?
I am just like, wow. I mean, you know what? Honestly, thank God for the internet, because I don't think I would ever get to see this anywhere else apart from the internet. I don't think people do this in Tanzania. I don't know. Maybe they do. Like, should I start like a Reborn doll business? I feel like I'd make millions. I'm sure people would love to get into this. Some. But you know, there's also creeps out there. So like, how are they filtering out the creeps who want to use these dolls for their own weird purposes? I don't know. I'm just saying. Let's go to the next clip before I get traumatized even more. So this is another doll mom that I saw on TikTok, and let me just say, some of her videos racked up to almost 10 million. I'm talking about 20 something million views. And I was like, what's so fascinating about this? So basically she's also a doll mom, and she goes with her kids to like eat, you know, to restaurants to eat and stuff. And they eat in the car because obviously I would assume that I wouldn't go to a restaurant with a Reborn doll, but I've seen clips of women that go to like malls in like those baby strolls. Inside there's those Reborn dolls. Like, I can't imagine how high I'd have to be to do that. But yeah, let's watch this doll mom who basically goes to drive-through restaurants to get food for her and her kids, and basically feeds them on camera. And that's all she does, and she gets millions of views. And yeah, let's get into it.
All right, what did we decide on for dinner? Pizza! Yep. I actually had enough rewards, so we got our large pizza for free. So Rebecca wanted to tell you what kind of pizza we got, so go ahead.
Thin crust pepperoni.
Yep.
What about me?
I know, well, you can tell them something else.
What?
I don't know, anything you want.
My name is...
Mind you, she's the one making all these voices. Like, these dolls obviously don't speak, so she's the one making these. Just get a real baby. I don't know. I promised I wouldn't judge, but like, if you're gonna be speaking to yourself and if you want that full human interaction, then just adopt a baby? I don't know. Cause, okay.
My name is Imogen, and I go by Immy, and I love pizza.
Okay. So we got our pizza. Jimmy feels left out because the camera doesn't show the three of us. We're gonna... Oh gosh, I'm gonna drop off.
Okay, they look really heavy. She looks like she's struggling to carry them. Like, obviously this is silicone and it's probably very heavy, and it's supposed to have the exact human baby weight. and like features. So I'm assuming this is like a bit more grown than the other ones that I've seen. This is like a maybe 10, 7, 9-year-old, because it looks a bit taller, dressed up in a dress. Like, what is this? Basically, they buy even clothes for these kids. Look at me calling them kids already. It's insane.
I'm gonna drop all the pizza. Yeah, wait, I think if you sit here and kind of move over, we can all be in it back here. Seriously, like, too hungry to figure this out, girls. I mean, this is good enough for me. Yeah, alright, so here's the pizza. Oh my god. My car is already such a mess because Im spilled like a whole bottle of orange juice on the floor, and now I just spilled half.
Not her blaming the doll for spilling soda. How is that even possible? If your doll is spilling soda by herself, run. Because it's not supposed to move. This isn't real. This is... You guys, I'm scared.
And now I just spilled half this pizza on the floor. So this is so much fun. Might as well show you all. So here's the pizza. Half the pizza on the floor with like orange juice mess from orange juice dip. Okay. So we will feed everybody one piece and then shut this off and like clean the car. Let's feed Im some pizza. Get you a piece that did not fall on the floor. Here you go. Still pretty hot though. Emmy eats the crust, Rebecca does not. Alright.
So I'm assuming as she's filming, she pauses the video, eats the pizza, shows that she's feeding, eats the pizza again, like shows that she's feeding, pauses the video, eats the pizza, shows that like this is work. You know what? Get your money, girl. Because we all know these dolls are not capable of chewing, like they're not real. So just say that I'm eating a whole pizza by myself. I don't know.
Alright. She ate her whole piece of pizza. Great job. Now we'll see if Rebecca wants some. I think she was eating some off the camera, so we'll check on that.
I swear, these two, Rebecca and Imogen, they look like Megan from the movie Megan. Like, come on. Don't you guys see the resemblance? Wow.
In the frame. So we'll check on you. Everyone gets some attention from mommy. No, mommy's starving and wants to eat. So let me get you a nice piece.
Not off the floor.
I know. Here you go.
No crap.
I know, but here, do you want this pepperoni at least? Okay. So now...
I'm just imagining if I was in the car next to her. Like, imagine sitting on your car on a drive-through, you know, minding your business, getting your order, and you turn and see this woman making a video of herself feeding these dolls. Like, America has a problem, okay? But like I say, these are intentional, they're coping mechanism. You don't know, I don't know, who knows what this woman went through. It's probably a lot. Even the comments were like, you've probably been through a lot, like what caused you to do this? Like, people are really curious to know how someone gets to this position. It's insane, but also it works for them. I think I'm gonna end the video here because I'm kind of scared to go on. But if you guys like this video and you want to know more about doll moms, please comment below and let me know. I can make a part 2 of this. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you've gotten this far, please comment a doll or a baby emoji. That would really assure me that you guys got that far. Thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. I love you guys. Till next time, G out.